Looks like the Ram and Death already starting out in the ring. I guess they wanted to get this match started with and not use the entrances. So here we go, Death and the Ram one-on-one. The anticipation build-up here tonight. One man, one career. Who will walk out the winner? And it's been a while since we see Death in that ring. Tonight is his first match back officially here in TPW against the Ram. Demolishing Ram in the corner already, going for the pin. Kick out at 1. Nothing fancy here. 3 stages. If you win 2 out of the stages, you win the match. But what a set of matches these are going to be. We have our first matchup here. And already demolishing the Ram is Death. You could see the agony on the face of the Ram. Oh my gosh. And the Ram trying to fight back to Death. And Death saw that coming. What do you do to a man who knows all these maneuvers, can get inside your head literally? I don't know. You know, the Ram, choking him into the ropes, and Death slowly getting back in the ring again. Well, Death definitely is a competitor you do not want to mess with. Oh no, Ram slam already. No, big knee to the face outside the ring. And we thought that was already the first pinfall in this 3 stages match. Remember what's on the line. The Rams' career is on the line in this 3 stages match. If he loses this 3 stages, he will no longer be able to compete as an active competitor. His retirement tour will be over. The Ram has a lot on the line here in this matchup. The Ram only halfway through his retirement tour. Is through December that he's supposed to have this retirement tour. It could end tonight with the evil spirit who is Death. Oh my gosh, getting up again and going right after the Ram. And he's busted open there. Reversal by Death, huge haymaker. And Death already looking to use the announce table. Zach, get out the way, man. This is going to be powerful. It's not going to look good for you. Huge power slam in front of the announce table. And Death is looking for another maneuver again. Another power slam. Death knows he has this in the bag, and that's why he is not wasting any time. Going right after the Ram, throwing him into the table. And fighting back and forth now is the Ram and Death on the table. Who will gain the upper advantage here? It looks like it's the Ram, but Death reverses it. Tosses him off the table. Huge elbow. And Death looking to do his finisher here. But the Ram reversed it. Tossed right into the barricade there. What is the Ram thinking here? Fighting on the barricade. Huge suplex off the barricade. Going up top. Maybe he changed his mind there. Death is completely knocked out here. There's only so much a man can take, and that's what Death is doing now. Was trying to grab a kendo stick, perfectly legal in this match. Reversal by the Ram, super kick, going right for the pin. Kick out at 2. This is the first match only, folks, here in this 3 stages match. And Death has been dominating since the beginning of this matchup. The Ram is all worn out here. A lot of things on the line here with Death and the Ram. I think Death was trying to get a weapon there. Oh, reversal by the Ram. Running clothesline. And Death was going for a signature, reversed by the Ram. Flying knee out of nowhere. Huge kendo stick shots might get him back into the fold here in this 3 stages match. The Ram looking for his Ram Slam, I believe, outside the ring. No, the knee to the face, adding more painful shots there. And the Ram gets the first pinfall.
Here is your winner,
That means the Ram wins the first stage here of the 3 stages. Already up by 1 is the Ram. False count anywhere that match was. Still have 2 more matches to go. No holds barred and a TLC match. If the Ram wins this match, he wins the match completely. But if Death wins, he ties with the Ram to the 3rd matchup. And this TLC match is going to be brutal. You gotta imagine Death is more angry now that he lost the first pinfall. Huge maneuver on the Ram there. And Death just slowly pacing himself here. He does not want to wear himself out so quickly in this 3 stages match. Death just looking at the fans saying, "This is your hero, right? Well, you're gonna get it." Huge clothesline. Reversed though by the Ram, playing possum there. Huge clothesline again by Death. Well, Death now gonna use that ladder. The TLC match, the only way to win is to climb up the ladder and retrieve the briefcase up top. And it looks like Death is gonna bridge the ladder. This is not looking good for the Ram. We've seen this before when the Ram faced for the Flame title against who was Freddy there at the Summertime Fun event. Huge power slam. That was when the Ram just started his retirement tour with the new corporation, getting re-involved in the new corporation there. Reversed by the Ram in the ropes. The Ram's fired up now. Again, if the Ram wins this, he will move on and win the whole 3 stages. The ladder's in play. The Ram trying to climb up the ladder. Death sees him and is going to try to bring him down here. The Ram did not like that. Oh no, tossed over the top rope. Ram could win this match if he gets that briefcase. Again, Death pulling him down. Oh no, thinking the Ram slam here inside the ring, and that could be it. Both men are knocked out. Not looking good for either man here. Both worn out from the first match. And Death gets back up. Clothesline by Death. And Death not wasting any time, taking down that ladder. Trying to gain some momentum here. Cannot let the Ram win this one. He wants to get to that 3rd stage. He has to tie with the Ram. Because the Ram won the first one, Death has to win this one to move on to the 3rd stage. And the Ram thinking his Ram slam. But gonna toss him on the ladder. This could be brutal. The Ram got slammed on the ladder. Not what the Ram was thinking there. Snake eyes on the ladder, and the Ram is knocked out. What is Death thinking with those steel steps? Tosses her with the steel steps. My gosh, just pure brutality here for the Ram. And Death looking to win this one. Can Death set up that ladder and win this matchup? But the Ram's getting somehow back up here after that brutal attack. DDT by Death. Death back up just barely there. Obviously the fans here in the hometown of the Ram do not want to see the Ram lose this matchup in general. Huge power slam again. I have never seen someone brutalize the Ram this much since Razor way back when they were fighting for the championship. After everything the Ram went through with Death, manipulating his matches, you gotta imagine he's wanting revenge tonight to win this 3 stages and prove why he's still the Ram. But somehow Death gets back up. That is the power of Death. Throws him right into the corner. Huge slap. Monkey flip into the ladder. Reversal by Death. Reversal by the Ram. On the ladder is Death. Will he get him this time? And he does. Right through the ladder goes Death. somehow Death got back up. I am on the edge of my seat here. I cannot believe that Death got up from that ladder. It broke in half with Death. Death is back up here. The Ram tosses him into the ladder. Reversal by Death. And reversal by the Ram. Not looking good for Death. Blue Thunderbomb. An intense 3 stages match this has been. Reversal by Death. Wrenching the neck of the Ram. And another reversal. No. Yes, reversed by the Ram. In the corner. I think he was thinking a boot in the corner or something. But Death has had enough. He wants to win this match to move on to the last stage. And now the Ram on the ladder. And Death got the Ram with the chokehold. Tosses him off the ladder. This is Death's chance. And Death wins the match. That means Death moves on. The Reaper Death himself moves on in this matchup. Up next, the last final match in this 3 stages. No holds barred for all the marbles. Already you see the bruises and welts on both men. One man will walk out the winner in this no holds barred matchup. Death has been dominant, but so has the Ram. Pulling out all their maneuvers in the corner. DDT. Death trying to get back up with the ropes. You can see the wear and tear from both men for sure. Trying to use the steel chair as the Ram trying to gain some momentum. I don't know if the Ram knows where he's at. After these 2 matches, I don't blame him. Thrown over the top rope there. And the Ram thinking on the apron there to Death. Oh my gosh. Reversed by Death. Reversed by the Ram. He has the bat, looking to use it on Death, but Death again with another clothesline. Was gonna use the bat himself, but the Ram taking another maneuver with the knee. And now using the bat to his advantage. The Ram screaming to his fans here in his hometown of Puerto Rico. He wants their help here to win against Death. But Death thinking other plans with the tables, trying to get them loose here. I think he was just baiting the Ram to get out of the ring. You know how much brutality these two have been through in this match. And the Ram trying to showboat, but that cost him there with death. That's one man you do not want to do that to. Reversed by the Ram on the table. Was going for the roundhouse. Reversed. And now fighting on the table is the Ram, looking to do a pile driver through the table. Grabbing some hydration and using it to his advantage. After that table shot, man. Just broken in half is the table. At least it wasn't our table, Pepper Jack. Oh, you're right, Zach. That's definitely true, man. That's happened more than once here. Tilt-a-whirl reversed. Reversed again. All over that top rope there. Trying to fight outside the ring is death again. Hopefully this time he gets what he wants. And that's putting the Ram through that table. Reversed by the Ram. Taking a suplex over the table there. Huge senton in the midsection there of death. Not looking good for death there. With the kendo stick being... Oh! Ran right into that roundhouse by the Ram. And that could be it for death. And the Ram won against death. I cannot believe it. Death lost to the Ram here tonight at Summertime Fun. Brutality was set incarnate. We thought Death had a ticket to the Flame Championship, and the Ram continues his retirement tour. I cannot believe what just happened tonight. Incredible fight between Death and the Ram. We thought it was over, and it's long from over for the Ram. Death has to find another way to the Flame Championship. But other than that, thanks for tuning in tonight to our Summertime Fun event. We are going to have a announcements afterwards, so tune in for that. But thank you again for being a part of us here at TPW in our Summertime Fun event from Puerto Rico.